Hello, we are making keto beef tacos, and we're actually making the taco shells on a parchment lined baking sheet with about 1 cup of shredded cheddar. I'm using a blend of cheddar, cheese. It's a marble blend, and we're going to do 2 tacos about 6 inches in diameter on a parchment lined baking sheet. And we have the oven preheated at 350, and we're going to bake these in the oven until they're melted into round taco shapes for about 6 to 8 minutes. So let's start with the first one. Try and get it as round as possible. And once it's done and melted, and then we're going to let it cool for about 2 minutes, and then we're going to shape it into a taco. Okay, they're going in the oven for about 6 to 8 minutes at 350. Okay, here are our taco shells straight out of the oven. Now we're just going to let it sit for about 2 minutes to cool a bit, and then we'll shape them into tacos. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes and I've let these cool a little. So what you want to do, if you notice any oily spots, just pat it down with a paper towel just to remove any of that extra oil that's going to get in the way. And so I'm just patting it down, soaking up any extra oil from the cheese. Okay, and next what we're gonna do is I'm using a rolling pin. This is a small rolling pin, and 2 jars to rest the rolling pin on the ends, like so. And then I'm using some parchment paper. I have a sheet of extra parchment paper. Oh. Sheet of parchment paper that I wasn't using, that I ripped off a while ago. And so we're going to pop one of the taco shells on top. So you peel it off the parchment paper very easily, rest it over the rolling pin. Now if you don't have a rolling pin this size, you can always use a wooden spoon, any kind of kitchen utensil where you can rest something this long on it. So I'm going to leave it like that until it hardens, and then I'm going to do the second one. That's it. That's your taco shell. Okay, and now we're going to make the keto taco meat for the tacos, and I have a ½ pound of ground beef here. And I'm just gonna brown, and then I'm gonna add some salt and pepper to it, get it to brown, and then I'm gonna add the chili powder and garlic to it. And then I like to add a little bit of water, let it simmer in all the flavors, and then continue to cook it, and the water will dehydrate and it'll get back to ground beef. That's the best way I know how to flavor the meat when you're making tacos. So the heat is on medium-high. And yeah, we're just gonna brown it first. And while it's browning, we're going to add a 1/8 teaspoon of salt. Just a little, not too salty. And 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Okay, so the beef is brown now. There's just a little bit of pink here and there, which is fine. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. And I'm just going to mix that quickly And then I'm gonna pour about half a cup of lukewarm water in it, just to let everything mingle together and flavor the meat. And then we'll keep it on about medium heat and let the water evaporate. So half a cup of water. Let it simmer on medium for a bit. Give it a good stir. Try and get everything soaking in the juice. That way the meat will get all the chili powder flavors. Okay, let it simmer, stir it occasionally. Once the water has evaporated and the taco meat is not as wet, it's more dry, it's ready, and that'll be it. I'll show you when it's done. Okay, so the taco meat, all the liquid has mostly evaporated, and so now that's it. You let it cool just a little, just so you don't burn yourself in the taco. And then you can fill the taco with the taco meat, some shredded cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, avocados if you have it, maybe a dollop of sour cream, and that's it. That's the whole taco recipe. Keto beef tacos.